All right, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are jumping into our next day here. I apologize that we're starting off on the run for the video here, but that's because when we ended our last run, right before I went to go get dinner, we scored ourselves the Moon Pendant and the Burning Glass, which couldn't have been better for starting day 32. Literally could not have a better option to get. And we still have Banner of the King, so with that, today's options, or today's goal, get a boiler room. We need a boiler room and the burning glass. That's what we need. That's today's goals. So let's go ahead and go outside to our shed. Use Banner of King for the boiler. Can we do that? We could choose blue rooms. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you, Jafar. I like that. The Moon Pendant dared me to do a second run. And then we're still trying to get the closed exhibit as well. The trading post, the hovel, and the root cellar. We don't have a lot of gems, and we do have extra footsteps for the day. Trading post is kind of cool too, but we don't have any items yet. I kind of like the idea of the hovel. Well, blue rooms don't really cost a lot of gems, and we probably will use our king, so maybe the trading post makes sense. Oh, yeah, it's a good... Well, yeah, like... I'm going to take the trading post, because I'm like, what if we want to get rid of our burning glass after we're done with it? Okay, now we also need to go... Okay, a quick spoiler from you guys, alright? Tell me, that key we have downstairs, should I go pick it up every day, or should I just leave it there until I know what I need it for? Realistically. I don't want to just... Again, that's a... I would have Googled it anyways. Not like a what it exactly it is, but like, okay, I'm just going to leave it then. Cool, thank you. It's just a time waster, if more than anything. That's really all it is. And one quick note. Is the chandelier in the starting room a sigil? It doesn't look like one. Not one that I can tell. Yeah, the key is used to unlock stuff. I do believe it. Let's take a hallway. Let's take a dead-end room. We did not get a dead-end room. We got another observatory. I kind of want the observatory. We could get our book here, though. Clearly, I need to use the key in the dining room. Misleading, misleading. I don't really want to spin the observatory yet. Let's take the library. Although, no, the constellations are so good at this point. Maybe we should still get the library, though. The mail room, and our package has been delivered. I mean, shall we? Let's do it. Let's see what it gave us today. What do we have in here today? We've got 2 keys, 2 gems, a shovel, a sledgehammer, a lockpick, and the running shoes. Great way to start the day. Also, don't forget, our lockpicking skill is insanely high. Don't forget about that. Because we did that one experiment where we leveled up the hell out of our lockpicking skill. There's still more letters. We've never gotten that experiment. It would be nice to figure out what the rest of the letters are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 4 more letters to get. I think someone said there were 10 total. Burglar Simon, I know. Those items are pretty suspicious. Laboratory experiments are kind of nice. Let's do it. And you know what? I will. I want to force the boiler room as much as possible. We're doing it. We're clicking blue. I know blue rooms are super common, but so be it. I'm forcing it out as early as possible because we go without our boiler room so often. Like there's so many times that I don't see it. Yes, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. For each time you draft a room with a fireplace. Parlor has fireplace. Den has fireplace. Dining room does not have fireplace. What else has a fireplace? Does the boiler room count as a fireplace? No, that's not a fireplace. There's fire in there, though. Parlor has one. The drafting room. The drafting room has one. We're doing it. We're doing it. The drawing room. Yeah, drafting room is the drawing room. Sorry. Um, I want to do it this way. Security door. There's no way. You guys want the security door? I'm taking the fireplace. I like the fireplace one. Boo, security doors, boo. Fireplace is so much easier to get because we also forced ourselves to get more blue rooms. Okay. What should we... Can we get a new packet? Is there new packets available to us? How did we check that before? Log into network. Swanson G. Data transfers. Anything new? No data packets available. Okay, had to check though. Remote terminal access. What do we want to log into? I guess the shelter again. We don't need it. We have a lockpick and 9 keys. Should we log into security now? And set security doors to high? Yeah, we did read the staff announcements, but maybe there's a new one. I'll check it to see if there's something new. We're going to hold off on this. We're going to hold off on this. There's nothing to go into for now. Oh, well, yeah, we did immediately just say we wanted to check, our announcements. Swanson G. Staff services? Staff announcements. November 23rd. Nope, that's it. Just this one. Wait, it's December 8th? Hey, Bridget, thanks for checking in. It's a bit complicated, but the short answer is no. We don't know when we'll be going back to work. Yeah, we already read this one. We can't read anything else yet. Oh, is it December 8th? I don't know yet. No, we've already read these before. Staff announcements? I'm sorry, Jafar. I don't know what day it is. Oh, I don't know. I know we read this one. I could have sworn we read this one. This one maybe we didn't read. The 6th one said it was new too? We read this one before. It's been a month now. Does anyone know when we are expected to return to work? I know we don't have much information at this time about what's happening on the estate, but my sister is planning a trip in a week, and it'd be nice to know if this indefinite leave has any expected end date. Hey, Bridget, thanks for checking in. It's a bit complicated, but the short answer is no. We don't really know when we will be going back to work, so by all means, take that trip and have fun. These indefinite furloughs only happen once in a career. Also, while we're here, we should definitely special order something. Place a special order. How about the brass compass? Since we don't ever see that, and we still need it for the crafting trophy. Alright, back to playing. Give me a boiler room, right now. Damn it. Hey, we got the gallery again! We haven't gotten the gallery in a long time. I like the gallery, let's take it. It's a fun room. Oh, but it's... Oh, it's just free loot. That's cool. Nice. Well, we have a den and a dining room. It will have a fireplace in it, right? The den's a guaranteed fireplace. We're on day 32. Yeah, we could trade our key. There's no reason for us to go back to that room. Let's take the den. The letter's been delivered to the mailroom. Lovely. Huh. We did get a library again. Let's go read our book about the pump. Gene Ribbon, Paul Withers, Simon P. Jones. The EPCW Pump System User Manual. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to read and take screenshots. The Pump System User Manual, Pool Series Number 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators, source labels, and selection buttons. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. To the tank, pump lever controls the water flow direction, and then to selected source, the pump. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Tank switch. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. Quick Start Guide. Use water control panel to select the water source. Use the pump lever to set the water flow direction. Oh, that's it. I thought there would be more. What were you guys saying was different names? These two new names? Paul Withers and Gene Ribbon? Are they both new? I feel like I've seen one of these. I feel like I've seen Gene Ribbon because I said they were French and that they were Jean Ribbon. I do not know. Genuinely. A trophy room! We do have a shovel, but we don't need to unlock stuff. Let's take the trophy room. It's extra gems. It's 2 extra gems. And there's a fireplace in there. Oh, we forgot about the trophy room having a fireplace. Beautiful. Look at our trophies. Killing it in here. Oh, it's 5 gems. Okay, my bad, my bad. We only need to make one more workshop contraption. Duly noted. I guess an aquarium is what we'll take here. The office. Actually, no, it'd be better to take the office here. Yeah, we should take the office. It's 1 gem back, and the aquarium could be used in a better spot. We don't need to connect it to the den. I'm curious. Okay, it doesn't let me do it. We're not going to spread money throughout the house yet, because we're still likely to get another room. Okay, special keys. Key 8. I don't want to use it here. Lockpick should always work, though. Almost always. We'll take the parlor. I can't be bothered. We have so many gems. I'm not doing a damn logic puzzle right now. I'll come back and do it later if I really need it. I kind of don't want to add rooms, but I definitely don't want the freezer. Even though we have the burning glass. Yeah, we could also trade the wind-up keys. That's a good call. The freezer's not good for me here because of the dead end, unfortunately. Workshop's pretty cool. The pool adds 2 more rooms that I don't really want, but it is a northern route, and I kind of like that. Oh, well, I'm so far away from that though, Sean. That's why we haven't gone to it yet. I'll just take the pool for now. It's okay. Alright, we did have a sledgehammer, so let's go collect our loot. More gems. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I did not take the hovel today. I can't pick this door's lock. Guess we'll use one of our 9 keys. The ballroom, the kennel, and a utility closet. We'll take the kennel. I don't like the idea of the ballroom right here. And then we're going to turn around and go back to the beginning of the house and start playing off of down there. Lock picket. Pump room. Okay. It's time to return. We have 67 steps. Should we keep going? Actually, it doesn't really matter. We could still get a boiler room anywhere down here, too, so we should just keep playing from up here. Good thing we got the manual, otherwise we wouldn't know how that room works. Check the light? What light? Yeah, I guess the lockpick experiment didn't really help as much as I thought it would. Hello, little buddy. Okay. Security room's pretty good. We could lower the security doors. The dining room would have a fireplace, though. This is a tough call. The dining room is a guaranteed fireplace. And we could always use the terminal in the lab. Where is it? We could always use the terminal in the lab to get the security. So we'll take the dining room. I'll eat these now. I'll take my coupon book. There's a locker room. We will be taking the locker room here to get more room options. Dinner's available to us now. Okay. We do know that we can get a key card out of here, but we're not going to go for that yet. What was for dinner, by the way? A showroom in your house? I'm just gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat it now. I can't be bothered to min-max that hard right now. What? I didn't do that. I didn't use a key. What? Did anyone see that? I didn't click use a key. It just... I tried to lockpick it, and then it just pulled a key out of my fucking pocket and unlocked the door for me. It said, you can't lockpick this, and I wasn't even touching my keyboard, and then it just goes, boom, here's a key used. Weird. It's a great spot for the drawing room. I don't really care about the conference room. Like, if we spread money, what do we need money for? I would rather take the drawing room and have more chances at getting a pump room. Or a boiler room, I should say. Better draws. Plus, there's another letter in here. I wonder how many letters can get delivered. Okay, can't lockpick that. Damn, the lockpick's useless. A drafting studio. I mean, we should take it, right? Right? We should take it. No, we gotta redraw. We gotta redraw. That's why we did this. There's only one room left to get. Just take it? We'll just get it. Let's just get it. Oh, we still don't have the dormitory either. I mean, I guess we're taking the dormitory over the solarium. Or the classroom. Classroom's interesting. I'd rather have the dormitory. We can always come back for the solarium. Because we've made a bunch of bad rooms unusual and rare. So if we get the solarium and put it down for the day, we're going to start drawing all the rooms that we got rid of. I'm going to take the dormitory. Add this to the pool, please. Hey, wait a minute. This safe's not... They didn't stay open. The dovecoat. Haven't had the dovecoat in a long time. It's a perfect spot for the aquarium, though. Perfect spot for the aquarium. And because it's a powered room, we have a higher chance of getting a boiler room. A lever. We had a shovel as well, right? We did. We got a turnip. Love to see it. The ballroom, the sauna, and the attic. Well, we're going to take the ballroom, but we're not going to go in. Not yet. It's just we want more room drafting chances. But we can always come back up there later. Guess we're taking the workshop. Check the hallway layout. Yeah, we'll check it in a minute. We'll check the hallway layout if we need to come back this way. Well, I guess we could look at it. There we go. I took a screenshot of it. The attic? Anastasia, I can't take the attic. Not right now. A break room, huh? And a utility closet. Guess we're taking the break room. Although, we should take the utility closet and turn on... Well, we don't really need to. We don't have that many security doors. We've only seen one security door. We already... Oh, we don't even have access to the foundation yet. Yeah, we should take the break room. It's safer. Plus, we could do our puzzle. It's the coffee break room. Okay, what have we got over here? 11. 19 minus 15 is 4. Shit. Okay, hold on. 6 minus 4 is 2, plus 13 is 15. Times 2 is 30. Minus 4... Nope, that's not right. Wait. This would be 10. No, that's... Wait. 6 and 4 are both yellow, which means you subtract them. So that's negative 10, because you're adding two negative numbers. Well, no, you're subtracting... No, that would be 2, right? 6 minus 4? Or is it negative 6 and negative 4? Which would be negative 10. Plus 13 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Minus 4 is 2. It was minus and minus. Okay. It was minus 6 and then minus 4. I get it now. Alright, so now we have 10. Minus 10 is 0. Times 18 is 0. Plus 10 is 10. Interesting. Hey, look, key card! We love key cards! We fucking love the key cards, hey! Give me a boiler room, damn it. Please, please give me the boiler room. Could you imagine if I didn't get a boiler room today? That'd be crazy. Boiler room! We love the boiler room! Okay. It's working. We're safe. I don't even care about turning on power. We're going outside. We're going straight outside with this bad boy. Although, we can stop at the mailroom on the way out. We could also take this down. Should we take this down? Yeah, this is a crazy house layout. Can we use the foundation to get out? I'm thinking about it. We also have the running shoes. I can't be bothered. I'm going. Anyone else notice how many blue rooms we got today? Kind of crazy. We have 102 steps? No, we don't. Holy shit, we do. Oh my god, we have 102 steps? Wow. That's crazy. Which way should we go? Down here? Because the cart's going to be in the way. We do have the boat that we could take across, which is kind of funny. We have 2 steps. Well, let's just go to the elevator. The correct way is probably for me to just go to the elevator from here. That makes more sense than all the other ways. Dun 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 dun. Although taking the boat would have probably worked. Oh wait, I didn't need to come down here. I was on. Whoops! I don't know why I did that. We're going to the tunnel. We needed to go to the tunnel, and in my head, I was like, "The tunnel. We're in the tunnel." But I need to go to the actual tunnel. My bad. I was in autopilot mode there. That was pretty funny. Let me go back the correct way to the actual tunnel. I just like the elevator, guys. I just wanted to see the view again. Get the key? Oh, well, too late. Save that last step, yeah. What else am I gonna need? Open up. Light 'em up, baby. Meow, meow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Off to get the micro shits at this point. I should have seen it coming. How did I get to a door of all this whole hallway, and I didn't think to go pick up the microchips. It's literally common sense. It would have been like, oh hey, you're gonna get fucked by 101 doors. One of them is definitely gonna involve the microchips. It's such an important door too, and I didn't even think about it. Give. Can I get in there while it's like closing? Oh geez, that'd be interesting. Is there any type of door before we go in? I don't know, Jafar, but nobody better spoil it. Thank you for not warning me. Now, if we had like 6 steps and you didn't warn me, I would have been pissed. I would have been like, come on. You guys just watched it happen when I had 6 steps. But I have 100 steps, so we're not hurting anything. Yeah, we can't get any more Sanctum keys. But that would be funny. Needing a Sanctum key. Okay. Little microchips have been activated. What's next? What's next? Oh. Oh, what's this? This is cool. New door? New door? God damn it. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. The blue door with a blue holly leaf on it. Okay, I have to dance in front of it. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. I can't stop this feeling. Open sesame. Open sesame. The secret is to click this button, then this one, and that one, and then this one. Room directory real quick. Is there anything in here? No, we just have the dormitory. Red rooms, shop rooms, green rooms. Hallways. Nah, no hint right now. We've got other objectives to do for today. Or do we? If anyone has ideas, I'll take ideas from people who don't know how to open the door. If you do know how to open the door, don't say nothing. But if someone has no idea, then by all means give me a hint. But only if you don't know how to open the door. Or not a hint, give me an idea. I'm open to ideas from people who have no idea. The blue crown? Okay, that's pretty solid. The dormitory is not. Don't say nothing. I found the clue a while ago? Oh no, that's not good. Could it be related to any of the blue rooms? Do we need to like... ooh! What about the blue tents? Purchasing the blue tents in the shop. Do you think that could have something to do with it? The third microchip, Journée, we dug a microchip up right over there on the side of the bridge because we had the clue of like Bridget and West Bridge, East. I don't remember what it was, but it was basically like go dig next to that bridge. And then we also smashed open this because we saw in the footage that Herbert put a chip in here. Go get the chips and trade them? That's fair. All right, well, first of all, let me look at all of our letters, because we just got a bunch more letters. Hey, Simon. I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk Darren and myself and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unlocked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I have found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you're attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in conjunction with the security settings. Commonplace, standard, unusual, and rare, from Randolph. And then it also says SKR 6789. Are they normally numbered? No. Oh, they are. Never mind. I'm dumb. It was. Simon, follow up on the map I created outlining the steam-powered duct system. I thought I would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that is currently only utilized outside the house in locations on the grounds. One is in the apple orchard, one is in the hovel, one is in the schoolhouse, and one is in the gemstone cavern. That's nice. These are really cool. Simon, just in case I wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the vac system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with the desired result, but I rarely understand exactly how it is I get there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak to the technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll add that material on a separate sheet I'll include with this letter. As always, hope this helps you. If 5 out of the 6 indicator lights are all the same color, pressing the 6th indicator will always sync it up to the other 5. If all 6 lights are green, pressing any of them will turn the appearance of a blue indicator. If all 6 lights are purple, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a white indicator, and pressing a blue indicator will turn it off and flip both of its neighbors to blue unless one of those neighbors is red. So it tells you how to solve it, but in hint form. Okay. Greetings, Simon. I hope all is well on the estate. I was discussing my communications with you and another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested I disclose to you the locations of the drafting strategy issues she personally found on the estate. Issue 1 is in the dormitory. Interesting, we finally unlocked the dormitory. Issue 2 is in the drafting studio. Issue 3 is in the library. Issue 4 and 5 is in the bookshop. There's one in the drafting studio? So we need to go back and find issue 2 in the drafting studio. That's cool. The letter's actually telling us something that we didn't know so far. Oh, never mind. No. This is the one in the drafting studio. Issue 2 is the one that's laying on the table. That's the one that's the very first one we ever read. But we've never read issue 1 inside the dormitory. Simon, I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff. Perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Excuse me. Miss Ann Babbage is the house manager, or my boss. Kirk Darren is the head of security. Randolph Moore, the lead lab technician, network admin, humble author of these letters. Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant and helpful sidekick. Chef DeCamp, head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals. I saw someone saying that Anne might be the one making the meals, but it looks like it's Chef DeCamp. Hartley Ruota, the Baron's personal valet who's retiring. Christoph is the chauffeur, and Robert Nogula, the new groundskeeper. There are a handful of other names among the various live-out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it best to omit them from this cursory introduction. His first name is Chef? Yeah, I guess so. So as far as these go, though, all we need is this one. We've read 2, we've read number 3, and 4 and 5. We've already read all of these. We just need to read issue 1. That's the last one for us. There's a key in here. Yeah, they should have mentioned Bridget. We could also still get more letters in here. Do I have the Araja stamp? I mean, I just screenshotted all of these, but I can go check the library. We still got 98. There's 16 letters? Oh my god. Okay, so we need more rooms with fireplaces. Okay, well, you know what we didn't do today? This. Rapsis the Dread is up there. Spooky ass constellation. That's funny. But we're not taking a Chamber of Mirrors. Actually, hold on. What else could we do today? We can't switch the King's banner. A Chamber of Mirrors would give us the chance to get more rooms with fireplaces. I will need Draxus for the Dead End challenge, but we're not doing a Dead End challenge today, because we've drafted a whole 2 Dead Ends so far. Chamber for more fireplaces, right? That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? We have 1 non-blue room? That's true, just the hallway. And that's because we drafted it before we got the blue rooms. Well, here's what I'm thinking, right? What else can we accomplish for the day? What else are we going to do? I can try to think about the blue door, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. Hold on, let me pause the YouTube video real quick for you guys, and we'll do some discussion with the stream. Alright, I unpaused a little late there, but we're going for a Chamber of Mirrors because we want to get as many letters as possible. And this is only our 2nd attempt ever at getting letters so far into this run, so we're going to try to get as many letters as we can. And look at that, it's already paid off. We already got another letter. Goated decision. This house better just be called... They better call the house Fuck You Blue. And now we're going to remote into the security room. Because there's no need to unlock the doors. Swanson G. Okay, let's do remote terminal access. Let's go into the security terminal. And remember, you guys were saying that fireplaces were going to be a bad choice? People said, boo fireplace. Well, boo you, I say. Set security level to high, please. Offline mode. Locked. Doesn't really matter. Alright. It's time to head up to the foundation. Why didn't we press the mirror button on the east? We did. I pushed it. It just opened the other side. So it may not have seemed very obvious. You know what? Let's do this anyways, just because. My other thought, though, was, yeah, I'm thinking the blue tents are going to help me with that blue door. Because they cost 300. They've got to have some kind of connection. Might as well go into the pump room. A planetarium. Interesting. I don't really care for either of these. And a planetarium's a dead end, so let's just dump the planetarium. Oh, there's a fireplace inside the, no, there was a fireplace inside the music room, isn't there? Wait a second. I gotta look at this. Where's my music room? No, it's just the piano? Or is it in front of a fireplace? I thought it was in front of a fireplace. If I end in it, then next time I'll have 50 stars. Oh, good point. Alright, well, let's go back through this way. We don't want to open up any more security doors. We would much rather have a better chance playing off the foundation, so we're not going to the locker room just yet. It's just an upright piano? I could have sworn I feel like there's a piano right in front of the fireplace. There's a thing on Planetarium now? What do you mean there's a thing on it? This is issue 2, by the way, or volume 1. Wait, I'm confused. That's volume 1. Issue 1 is in the dormitory. Issue 2 is in the drafting studio. This says volume 1. I am confusion. We're in the drafting studio, and it says issue 2 is in here. So it looks like Randolph is wrong, or someone swapped the books out between issue 1 and issue 2. Maybe someone took one to their dorm to study and left this one in here. Or they're liars. Was that Clue? Was this written on green paper with a hint of Tangema yellow? Because if it's Tangema yellow with a hint of burnt orange penny rust, then on Thursday, December 9th, the clue is not true. But tomorrow, if my computer mouse is at half battery, the clue is true. You know? So I don't know sometimes. Could be a whole slew of things. Another trophy room. Okay. It's another fireplace, but the security room gives us more rooms to draft from. I think we have to take the security room here. Even though it's a guaranteed letter, it's just a little risky to me. I would rather have the chance at having multiple more letters than just getting one more, instead of guaranteeing one. I think I have to do it. The more paths just seems more gooder, you know? More gooder and better. Okay, well we got one. Hey! How many stars do we have? We have 47? So if I end in the planetarium, I won't have 50. Okay, well I would like to be on 50. Because it would be 50 plus 1, so I'd rather just take 50. So we'll get a fireplace, we got a parlor. We got a parlor. I like that everyone's just saying stars. I'd rather end in the planetarium and have 50 stars guaranteed. Another conference room. And a ballroom. I mean, I do have 4 wind-up keys. It is kind of funny. Well, now this is funny. No, we won't do it. Don't worry. I want more blue rooms. Give me a bedroom closet. No, the Nook does not have a fireplace. No, I want to have a clean 50 stars. I don't want to have 51 stars. I want to have 50 stars when I go into my observatory. What else can we do? We can go up to the ballroom. We can go to the locker room first. Not that it matters. There's really nothing else to do today. Except more letters. Yeah, I only would have gotten one more observatory max. That's all that would have happened. Yeah, the layout of this house is absurd. It feels wrong to be doing this. Can I do key 8 and get, like, more allowance? Because it said you could come back and resolve the room. Did it not? Where's my utility closet? Did I draft a utility closet? I didn't. I wonder what room this could be. Secret garden key. We officially have the second room in our house that is not a blue room. I genuinely thought there was a fireplace that this thing was in front of, like covering it up. I could open the antechamber, but what's the point? Is that another trophy room I see? If only I could afford it. The breakfast nook does not have a fireplace, by the way, for the people that were asking. I think I have to redraw here. Alright, I guess we're taking the aquarium here. This also does look like a door, yes. It is very oddly placed in the room. Damn it, it wants me to take another trophy room, huh? I just don't have the gems for you, I'm sorry. I guess tomorrow an extra 20 steps isn't bad. I have no quarrel with this. Plus, this could give me another gem, right? No, it gave me coins this time. I was hoping it would give me another gem. Couldn't we still use the garden key up here? No, I guess not. That's alright. We've already accomplished so much today. We still have letters to go back and read anyways. Plus, we have 10 keys. What else could we do? We could draft up from the drawing room, which might give me more allowance. I'm seriously contemplating that. Try the garden key here. That's not going to work. We need to go read the rest of our letters, and then we need to go outside to the trading post and trade away everything that's not the moon pendant. We have the ballroom to go to, and we have the drawing room to go to. I guess we won't use our keys in here. There's no need to. It's not going to give me anything other than resources that we already have and don't need more of. Another gym would be nice, though. We got a break room. It goes left. We'll just take it. We'll get one out. Do another break room puzzle. Six. I have key 8. I know. But I'm looking more for fireplaces. 2 minus 8 is... Wait, no. That's 2 times 8 is 16, minus 15 is 1. We've already solved key 8, if that's what you're wondering, TCU. It opens up the room for the trophy room 8, and you solve a puzzle in there and get allowance. My bad. I guess I should explain that. Is rank 8 on... It's 8 on rank 8, right? It has to be on rank 8 that you use it. Now we've got 4 minus 4 is 0, times 13 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Then we've got... Oh, shit. I gotta remember this now. Negative 1 minus... I'm sorry, times 10 is negative 10, 11... negative 10 plus 11 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Ooh. Square it. Okay. I'm going to use my rank 8 key here. I'm going to resolve this puzzle. Does anyone remember the solution? To ruminate? Okay, does anyone just know the solution? Yeah. TCU, just tell me the order. I don't remember what it was. Starting with hubris. Okay, the bear was sloth. Where is the bear? That's right, we did know this one. We knew bear was sloth. That one was like real easy. Alright, monkey is first. Okay. Steve, it said there was a potential for doing this room more than once. I did have this saved. Hold on. Let me find my screenshot. Monkey, lion, swan. Elephant. Dog over there. I see the dog. Elephant. Elephant was gluttony. I think this one was the penguin. Hey, another allowance token, so it paid off. I'm glad that we did this. I'll take my extra 2 allowance. The key does not fit. Silver key? Rooms with 4 doors are not likely to have fireplaces. Use regular keys. The clock tower is pretty good. This gives us an extra key for tomorrow. I'll take it. It's 1 extra key. Can't be mad about that. Now we need to go back over to the ballroom. 2 keys? Oh yeah, because the break room. Oh yeah, that's true. It does say mini doors, not... yeah, that's right. I always forget that the silver key is, like that. That's my bad. Well, technically we could use the silver key right here if we get the chance. Well, let me think it through real quick. Like, are we more likely to get a room with a fireplace? One of these smaller rooms? No, we could get a den, possibly. Or did we already draft our second den? You know what? Let's just use the silver key. Why not? It really wants us to take the observatory. I mean, Treasure Trove is pretty good, though. It's just absolutely solid. We also get to open up the chest again. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Okay, cool. How did the trove come back? The trove comes, it's just we can draft it every day. It's a found floor plan that we have. It's just a rare one. See? Unusual, not rare. Cool. Well, now we know for sure that that previous statement was true. Which is kind of nice. The previous one was that the true trove treasure is not inside the house. Oh, even after I set it to blue? It just says it's more likely. You are more likely to be drawn today. It doesn't guarantee which ones you're supposed to get. Okay, so that's it for the house today. What are we going to do? We want to end in the planetarium. We want to go read the rest of our letters, and we want to dump everything we can at the trading post. Except for the moon pendant. Yeah, I know, our billion hallways are gone. We have to start over from scratch. Get the chips? What chips? The microchips? Oh, and trade those away? But what am I trading for? Why would I trade the microchips? Isn't the whole point for me to trade away everything I have in my inventory? I guess I could get the compass. Oh yeah, it's allowances. That's right. That's what it is. Thank you. What's funny is had I done either one of my parlor puzzles and solved it, I would have been able to draft the trophy room for an extra fireplace. So that was my mistake. I should have done those, but I didn't. Okay. Entrance hall mailroom. Okay. Another successful experiment, another letter. You've certainly been keeping yourself busy. As I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you, I'm reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding my clues for you in an in imagery or requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I am not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic and mysterious would be something like, break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is very heavy. I'm afraid that in spite of my best efforts, the result is not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your great uncle and his niece. That's really funny. Dear Simon, as I've been running out of ideas of my own, yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if he had any additional security advice I could pass on, and to my surprise he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over and find out whether or not it was of any use. Until next time, unused memos. Safe code 4368. It's a lie. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of the safes on the estate. What kind of color paper is this? Is this meant to be green? Is this a neutral one? We definitely don't use the number 6, 7, and 9 in any safe, so that's pretty cool. This is blue? That's blue? How in the world? That's like blue-green. Barely. Hey, oh, blue. What do you mean it's blue? Look at this. The wall is more blue than this shit. Safe code 1213. Safe code D8. That's pretty funny. There is a safe on rank 10. Is there a safe in the office? You guys calling that blue is crazy. Would you call this 4 blue? It's like gray with pale lighting. Now I want to find stuff that's blue so I can complain about this. I know, I'm joking about the floor. The floor is actually like a light blue color. But the fact that this shit was like... That just doesn't even look like blue at all. That looks closer to the color green than it does to blue. This looks like soapstone emerald almost. It is an old faded memo. Yeah. This is blue, that's blue, that's blue, this is all blue. There's pale blue, gray blue. All of this shit's so close. Actually, I am curious. I'm gonna take my screenshot and I'm gonna put it in a color wheel. Alright, next we need to go pick up the chips. We'll pick up the chips and we'll go trade everything away. Now that I'm at a door that I have no idea how to open. Well, we do know that anytime we come down here, we're going to have to use the boiler room. The chips respawn, don't they? They have to. What item beside the necklace will I keep? Maybe nothing. There's going to be something that doesn't trade in my inventory. What safe is in room 46? I don't know. Green notes are true until proven otherwise. Maybe the safe is the map. Maybe it's the map that we, like, dealt with. Okay. Sledgehammer trades for car keys. I guess we just trade everything, right? These look like they're in an eternal loop. We already found our first eternal loop. Unfortunate. Okay, Sledgehammer, what do we get rid of you for? Did we get a, We do have a workshop. Have a good one, Jafar. Yes, we have crafted that one before. Interesting. If you have the burning glass, you can still trade to get a magnifying glass. We have found our eternal trades. Right, it's enough trading that one. Coupon book. Or a sledgehammer. Can we get another sledgehammer? Oh, it trades it for the coupon book? And then 2 ivory dye? And then, oh geez, this is getting weird. Okay, here's the thing. 4 ivory dye. Wind-up key. Sleeping mask. 2 gems. The trades change because I'm getting items from other trades that are doing stuff. We have 13 fucking dice. That's absurd. I'm not even going to bother trading the microchips. Even if a chance that they have to respawn in their original spot, I don't want to bother with it. Um, the only thing I would want to trade for is if we got like the compass. But it looks like we're just going to continue to get... I might just go put the microchips back. Because it's better to have less in my inventory. Looks like tomorrow we're going to have a moon pendant and a lockpick kit. That's what we're going to have tomorrow. I'm going to go put the microchips back, and we'll have a moon pendant and a lockpick. The pendant trade offer? That's fair. We'll take a look. Silver key. Alright, well we know if we ever need dice, get the trading post. Yeah. Moon pendant for a key is kind of an ass trade. We end the day in our planetarium. That's where we're going. The planetarium will put us at 50 steps. Yeah, imagine if I had taken and traded all this stuff earlier. Quality may vary. Viewers are discussing the color of a note. Some think it's blue, while others think it's white or turquoise. Oh, thank you so much, Bob, for posting that. That's really funny. We have 47 stars, so we end in the planetarium, we have 49. Then the next time we draft an observatory, it puts us on 50. Bob, that was absolutely hilarious. I thank you for sharing that with us. We just need to go up. No, we need to go right. What a horrible house design. Oh, excuse me. Yawning. We also triggered our experiment enough to unlock all the doors. What will be 48 and 49 day stars? I'm not gonna lie, Crimson. It seems like they're just gonna keep being the same thing as what we've been doing. Like the same constellations we've seen. We know that 50 is a big number and gonna send us somewhere else, so. Okay, is there anything else I need to do today? Nope, we keep our moon pendant, our lockpick, and we end in the planetarium. Oh, what do you know? Three more gems. Yeah, C50, new constellation spotted. It's beautiful in here. Alright, let's call it a day. I actually went into a big old planetarium while I was in Switzerland at the Transport Museum. It was really nice in there. Okay. What a day. Holy shit. The Blue House, the Blue House, House of Blues. Mount Holly House of Blues. The Mount Holly Corporate Hunting Lodge of Tomorrow. A conference room, an office, and a mail room. The trophy room, the kennel, and the 7 tomorrow rooms. And we've got 2 hunting rifles. That's actually a really cool one. Excuse me. Had to get some water. Total rooms 40, rank 9, 120 steps taken, 31 items found. Man, what a day. That one was really fun. I really enjoyed how today went. Um, the corporate hunting lodge. This is my new all-time favorite house so far. Is the corporate hunting lodge. Um, but yeah. So, alrighty. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.